And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow. So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying. And of course, the main event, this weekend's Formula One Grand Prix. We'll see you next time. It's a United States love affair with Formula One at the moment, so what a thrill for everyone today to see our drivers lapping COTA at full hot lap speed. It's the Circuit of the Americas, and it's qualifying.
Here's a quick position rundown for you. The top 5 are, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 31.5. Senna, Norris, Leclerc, Schumacher and Jackson. They're in 13th place. We've been pushed down to P22. Okay, so their best lap so far, 1:33.2.
Here we are then in one of the fastest growing cities in the United States, the fabulous Austin in the great state of Texas. The circuit itself, 14 miles southeast of the city centre, has been home to the US Grand Prix since 2012, the latest in a long list of iconic tracks to have that honour. We have 10 turns to the left and 10 turns to the right here at the fantastic Circuit of the Americas. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. An immense lap from Ayrton Senna yesterday puts him on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Michael Schumacher, Aiden Jackson and Russell, Crawford, Maloney, Massa and Taylor Barnard, O'Sullivan, Colapinto, Isaac Hadjar and Albon, Soloff, Lawson, Victor Martins and Richard Verschoor, Fittipaldi, Zagazeta, Tramnitz and Ollie Behrman rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see.
Now, I know this isn't where we wanted to start this race, but given we're back here at the back of the grid, it means there's an opportunity to move forward. I've seen you karting back in the day. Let's go and do it again. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes!
And another win to add to his ever-increasing tally. Here's your winner, Michael Schumacher.
And it's always good, Crofty, to get that momentum on your side, and it's really good for your confidence as well. The more confident you are, the further that can take you.
Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Hey, Chief. Just a reminder to kick off some research projects. We don't want to fall behind our rivals, and we haven't got anything in the pipeline at the moment. Thanks.
Hey, Chief. Engineering need your attention on something.
Hey, just a quick one. If you've got some cash kicking around, why not invest in the corporate facility? We can always use more resource, and we can be helpful in hitting your goals. Cheers.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend, so we'll see you all tomorrow. So that wraps up the sprint race, but there's still more action yet to come this weekend. We've got qualifying and, of course, the Grand Prix. It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
Top 5 cars as things stand. Fastest lap at the moment, 1:07.3. Senna, Schumacher, Tramnitz, Martins and O'Sullivan. Okay, that's P19. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:06.9. And we're in front of Senna, Jackson and Schumacher.
Formula One returns to Interlagos once again with the stage set for what promises to be another classic Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel famously clinched his third championship here in 2012, and just 4 years later, Max Verstappen treated us to one of the finest wet weather drives of all time. It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here in Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. Two very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Junsao into one of the two DRS zones will be key to any overtaking prospects today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Matias Zagazeta lines up on pole position, and it's Ayrton Senna alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Massa, Charles Leclerc and Jackson, Maloney, Norris, Michael Schumacher and Ollie Behrman, Albon, Barnard, Tim Tramnitz and Martins, O'Sullivan, Colapinto, Jack Crawford and Richard Verschoor, Soloff, Lawson, Hadja and Enzo Fittipaldi rounds off the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. And let's talk momentum with this driver. What a sprint it was. They start at 0 once again for today, but with a huge amount of confidence, surely. Well, they'll definitely be glad that there's not a sprint race today. Let's face it, the sprint couldn't have gone much worse, but what we're looking for today is a reaction. Interlagos, always one of my favourite weekends of the season. Love Brazil, adore this track.
Absolutely spot on, Crofty. I wish you could pick this circuit up and place it, copy-paste it on multiple different locations around the planet, because it is sensational to watch, sensational to drive, and for all these drivers here in Brazil, it's a great time to get stuck into this Interlagos circuit. It's an anti-clockwise track, lots of important corners to get right, and it's a track where you can make or lose an awful lot of lap time.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. you're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Nice move, good job. Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap, box this lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 15.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. They're in 12th. Time last lap, 1:11.7. Box, box, box. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Franco's in the pits. Franco is in the pits. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 4.4 seconds. Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out. Confirmed. Okay, we can take you this lap. Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Be warned, the floor is now critically damaged. And just ahead. Push, push. Okay, gap ahead, 2.9 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres. And the time last lap, 1 minute 10.5. You're gaining by 2 seconds a lap. Amazing. I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. There's damage to the underbody. Expect to feel significant effects in terms of performance. Systems all looking good. Head down. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
And this is a win that will go down very, very well throughout the world. Ayrton Senna, victory today.
Taking victory at their home circuit as well. What a place to do it. The fans are loving it. They're lapping it up. They have been all weekend long, and they have delivered what the fans wanted to see.
Our winning drivers are on their way to the podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure. And no doubt, they'll be celebrating tonight. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Been a while since we've had any upgrades here in engineering. Please don't forget to invest. I know things are good right now, but we'll quickly fall behind if we don't keep pushing. Positive news here, Chief.
Hey, boss, what do you make of this?
Hey, Chief. Just a reminder to kick off some research projects. We don't want to fall behind our rivals, and we haven't got anything in the pipeline at the moment. Thanks.